Okay, Charles LeBlanc here. I just want to, we're at the police station. If the cops come out with their with their tasers, with their guns, keep on filming. The public has got to know what's going on. Don't holler, just film. Anyway, a few people, this is worldwide, this is the internet, a few people might hear what happened. The police shut down my blog last week. I had 23,000 blogs in it, and the city of Fredericton, Chris McPherson, without the bagging of council, as we know, contacted Google, and vamoose, the blog was gone. Not just a few blogs that I wrote supposedly bad against the cops. And yeah, you know, I mean, okay, called them pedophiles and the other racial thing, but it was just, they didn't use the N-word, but it was bad. So I apologize for that. Let's move on. Now, this is the end of August. There's an election, September 22nd. So my blog, I got a new blog. Just go to Google. A lot of people are asking on the street, how can we get to the new blog? You go to Left Eye Fredericton. Go to Google, write Left Eye Fredericton, and you'll see my new blog. Or write Bullshitter Returns. No, just kidding. Anyway, so what we're gonna do, try to focus on the election, even though the city shut down my blog. But after the election is done, I don't know what they were thinking. They shut down my blog. All they had to do was read me, or read my posts, or just ignore my blog completely. But I guess they want to hear me in person. They love my voice, they love my opinion. I'm not one of those bloggers that just behind a monitor and in person, I'm quiet. I'm loud, I have ADHD and I'm Scottish. So they want to hear me, they're gonna hear me. After the election is done, we are gonna go after the police like I never went. I'm gonna really go after these police officers. We cannot have a police, people are approaching me with stories. Hey, even had a drug dealer that approached me and told me the cops raided their place and he had 2 bags of cocaine. Next thing you know, he goes in court, and they only had 1 bag, not 2. So he wasn't going to turn around and say, Your Honor, come on, there was 2 bags and not 1. So because they'll double their time in jail, so he kept his mouth shut. But anyway, the public are sick and tired of these so-called cops. So what's going to happen? They're coming in with many, many stories. We have to get rid of this police force. They're the worst police force in Canada. We were at Matt Myers, Danny Cox, going around supporting, like what the media refused to cover this. We are investigating a sexual child exploitation. They connect me with child porn. This is what started the whole thing. They call me a pedophile. So I'm supposed to lay back, but no, I'm gonna fight back. Then you have Yves Desprez, my God, turncoat, Acadian, Martin Godet, another piece of whatever. And then you have Bobby Simmons, just goes around, hello, evil. Then you got Sergeant Ed Smith that support this. And who's the other one? Oh yeah, of course, Rob Costello. The worst, Rob Costello is testifying in the charge, in the case of a guy on George Street, and he's a crook. Now, we're not going to use no whatever, but he's a crook. He lied to the internet provider that I was into child porn. This is what we need. Look, come here a minute. Turn your head. This is what we need right there. You know, we need the RCMP. They're the one that maybe that they could put this city back to where we're supposed to be. Anyway, Leanne Fitch. All we had to do, Leanne Fish was the deputy chief, so she must have known about this child porn thing, but they refused to apologize. What we need to do, and I told the mayor this, we have to sit down, me, the mayor, and the chief of police. We have a news conference. She apologized for associating me with child porn. They said it's copy and paste. How can it be copy and paste? It's two different copies, and there was about 10 police officers. If they did this to the mayor, I mean, they would be shot one by one. But we need to sit down and then apologize, but that's too easy to do. And then contact Google, maybe get my old blog back. Then we get together, remove all the posts that they were offended, and then we move on to make this city what it's supposed to be. Supposed to be a good, beautiful city. But the way it is now that's another thing. I'm sorry, my ADHD is going overboard. Chris McPherson was waiting for the anti-bullying bill. Now, what's scary about this? Very scary. The public is thinking, oh, those poor children, bullying on the internet, bullying. No. This is not what's going on. The federal government is going to use the anti-bullying bill to go after the citizens that will condemn them on Twitter, on Facebook, anywhere in the information highway. These idiotic steroids. By the way, I'd like to know how many of them would pass a drug test. 50%, maybe more. No, 75% will blow it. Anyway, that's another story. We will talk about that in my new blog. But they're using this anti-bullying bill to go after the citizen. That's scary. The public have got to realize what's going on here. Have a news conference and have one person, the city manager, I don't even know, I think he's from Ontario. He had coffee with Leanne Finch, or a cop. Oh, I'll take care of it. And don't even ask the city council, which I'm not sure about that, or the mayor, this is what we're gonna do. Anyway, this is a long-winded one, I'm sorry. The cameraman is starting to yawn. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just saying, I'm gonna be quiet, I'm gonna concentrate on the election. But after the election is done, and there's no apology about trying to connect me with child porn, I'm gonna come back. And you think I was bad before? Stay tuned.